Yeah, big up into the box, my bro. Man was out here bedding up in the background, bruv. You gotta understand that man's a boomer, bro. Like the camera don't even look good, bro. As you can see, it's a new device. I'm on StreamYard. Like man's got to learn this whole thing, bro. You know what I mean? Man's got to learn this whole thing. Man said man's running on Arteta time. I'm normally on my phone, innit? I'm normally on my phone. Hey, doing up boomer right now, guys. You know, like that. I was just trying to copy and paste the link so I could send it to her, man. And I'm struggling, bro. I'm struggling, bro. Yeah. So please forgive my camera. I'm gonna have to invest in the camera now, obviously, or maybe gonna have to link my phone because this looks awful. I'm gonna be really honest. Big up AFC always. Let me know if you guys can hear, man. We are doing up Uber Boomer today, you know, like that. Or even if someone knows how to copy and paste, you know, just on this little touchpad thing, there's no button. So what's the copy? What's the copy and paste? Let me know, bruv, because man is doing up Boomer big time right now. Man's running on the lappy, yeah, bro. The camera's looking dead. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. The camera on my phone was better, but it is what it is. Yeah, all good. You can pick up camera quite cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna get one, man. We're just gonna have to deal with it like this for now, my guy. Ben, tell me what the controls are to paste, like the keys. Control V. Yeah, all right, and what's the paste? Control C. Oh, you have to help me out, bro. We got Waffle in the building. I don't even know if I've got Ben on my actual. So let me see what I can do here, bruv, because man is doing up boom up big time, bruv. The man them need to help me out. Copy the thing. Go into the WhatsApp. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You know? So what happened to the thing then? Control C, Control V. Nothing's going on. Yeah, nothing's going on, bruv. I can't even paste the damn link. Copy. What's all this messenger? Yeah, man's doing up boomer, bro. I'm gonna have to work this out. I'm gonna have to work this out. Highlight it first. You know, like when you're on StreamYard and it says invite, yeah, then it says you can copy the link. So yeah, maybe I've got to highlight it. Control V. We are doing some real boomer life lessons here, guys. And then what? Control C. No, Control V. None of that shit works. It just won't paste, guys. It just won't paste out here. What is going on? Booming. Let me check what he said again. Control C, then Control V. Oh, you see what? Is Ben giving me the wrong instructions? We are doing up some real booming. Control C. I'm literally on your chat on the desktop as well, Abs. And there is no, it is not having it. It is not having it, bro. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to work that out. Mac is different to PC. Yeah, I know, bro. I've got a couple of PCs in my house, you know, and even with the man said, "Ooh, are you on a Mac?" I am. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to work this out, guys. We're gonna have to work this out. But like I said, I've just come on a testing, bro. I didn't even know that you lot could see me while I was trying to just work shit out. But as you can see, the camera's looking weird, bro. The camera's looking horrible. So definitely gonna have to invest in a camera like this week is looking like. So I'm just spending way more than I wanted to, but it is what it is. I had to get off the phone. Big up AFC always, of course. Man says, I want to join, bro. I want you to join, bro. I can't, you know what I mean? You're saying Control V and Control C. Like I said, I'll go onto the link. Let me try and do it from here. Highlight it. Control copy. It's like the control button ain't working, bro. I don't know what's going on. Then I go onto WhatsApp. Let me go into a different chat. Go onto that again. Back in there. Control V. Nothing's going on, bro. And there's no right click, like to paste. So it's all a bit weird, guys. It is all a bit weird. Command C. Oh, you see, look, you like man them's got the Mac already, like man them should know what I've got, bro. Is it command is next to the space? Yeah, I can see the command now. Oh my god, I didn't know you was on some Apple nonsense. Yeah, bro, my phone's Apple nonsense as well, bro. I don't really do Android. I know Android's probably better, let's be honest. So what, command C and then command V? Is that what you're telling me? I'm a Mac man. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I thought you was gonna know, my Jenna. Right, command C, and then let's go back onto WhatsApp. This is all over the shop. And then what? Command V. Budov. See? Each one teach one. I swear I've got your number, Ben, in it. Or Abs. Just send it to Ben if you can. Let the man them jump in. Let the man them jump in. Each one teach one out here. You get me? I did say I'm 40. A lot of people didn't believe me, bro. I don't know if you can see the grays. The camera's looking a bit shoddy. You get me? But we're keeping it all the way real. So if you Abs, if you get it, bro, jump all the way in, and then each one teach one out here, bro. That's how we're gonna have to do it. Each one teach one. But how's everyone doing otherwise, man? Joining now. Yeah. Like I said, man, copy and send the link to Ben if you want to jump on, bro. If you've got time. Flipping out. The camera looks awful, though. I will say that. I'm thinking, is my internet good enough to I think it should be to do the 1080p thing. Woi.
Yes, my brother.
Woi.
You good, yeah?
see how your thing looks much better, bro. My thing looks like 1980s, bro. I don't even know.
Take the background off, man.
Bro, but it don't make any difference. Let me see. Hold on.
It's the lighting. It's your lighting.
It's the lighting.
Yeah, if you look at my lighting, yeah, I've got a massive light.
And it's right above your thing, though, innit? You get me? Yeah, I'm gonna sort it out, bro. I'm gonna sort it out. The lighting was good enough.
You can also change the layout as well of how.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that. I don't know how to do any of that. Here's my background. You get me? So I don't know if that's I don't know if that's any better, but it is what it is, gang. Innit? We're here. We're gonna work it out. My bro Abs, like I said, each one teach one. So he's gonna have to show me the ropes, like that. That.
And you know what it is as well with your camera. I think this only supports 720. It's only when you get the real thing. It goes up.
I'm gonna have to, bro. Like I said,
Yes,
it's you ain't rich over here. Everything takes a little bit.
Oh, let me send this to Ben as well.
Yeah, send it, man. Let's get man on, bro.
Where is he?
Let's get man on. And then
boom, it's full screen,
Yeah, what a bomber class. Hold on, Control V. Each one teach one out there. Boom. Now say it's in the chat. Who on top?
Remember, Command C and Command
V. Yeah, man was saying Control. So I would have thought it was Control. Like
that's PC. That's PC though. Control, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, my work is a PC and my Mac is my personal.
Yeah, I see your setup. It's looking nice still.
Bit of brain ting just going up and down, like
yeah. So what are we saying, bro? This is like a new fucking in hindsight, or I don't even know.
What you need to do as well, you see your stream, go to your stream on your phone.
On my phone. Oh yeah, boom. This is what I used to do the whole stream on before, bro. Let's
go to your stream.
So I need to go into the YouTube. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I need to be onto my profile as well, innit?
Hey, how you do that How you do that thing, yeah?
What thing?
You just done a...
Oh, what? Did you get the thumbs up thing? It's called reactions. It's called reactions. Maybe that comes with the Mac. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm an old man guy. Like,
no, but hold on. I don't get that thing.
Bro, I seen Hooks do it. Have you seen Hooks do it with the balloons? Yeah. What did you just see? Balloons or something?
I just saw them bubble thing in your hand.
Like the fun thing. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. It's called reactions, bro. So
have you got an app for that?
No. So when I come onto StreamYard, yeah, like when you're not full screen, you've got the you know the camera icon in the green
Yeah.
above. So if you just click that, that will help you with your reaction with reaction. It will also help you with, hold on, how do I get the layout?
Look at these two boomers.
Look at these two boomers, you get me, my brother. You're telling me
I'm
hold
just
on.
like Professor Green today. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
How do I get the
That's
There we
better.
go.
See, that's
There we
better
go.
now. Big
There
up
we
to Mr. Benjamin in the building,
the
man.
All right, chaps.
what
How
you
you doing,
telling me, bro?
No, not much.
We are
Not
doing
much.
a boomer today.
Oh,
Man's
don't-
looking cold out there, man. What's
Oh,
going
yeah,
on?
man, I'm gloved up indoors, bro.
Yeah, it's
It
freezing.
is
innit?
cold today, isn't it?
1 minute, 1 minute. Hold on. How can I go to my thing, bro? Your videos, go to live. It's not even highlighting my thing.
What's that? So go into your YouTube video, yeah, and there's a little settings cog. Click onto that.
What, on my phone, though, innit? You're telling
So
me.
on your phone, you need to go in. So if you want subscribers only, subscribers mode, you have to go into YouTube.
But it's not even
Oh,
showing.
yeah. To
It's not
change it
even
to
showing that I'm live.
subscribers
Like when I
already.
go into my actual account, when I go into the other accounts, it shows that I'm live. When I go into
Like,
my
you're definitely live.
yeah, obviously you guys are here. I know that.
Yeah.
running on Arteta time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, on Arteta time, that was killing me, bro. I was like, oh, am I actually live? I was talking to you and everything. I was like, Ben, can you hear me? Am I live? Bro, we'll have to work it out, bro. We'll have to work it out because I don't know. Because
I'll show you another time, innit?
like I'm saying, on my phone right now, I'm on my YouTube account and it don't even show that I'm live. I need to go on to one of my burners and that will show that this
Oh,
account
look,
is.
no, but look, there you are. Look, you're
Yeah,
there.
there I am, bro. Like I'm
I
on.
was watching you on the PC first.
Yeah, I'm here. I am, bro. Here I am.
Yeah, but you have to click onto live, bro, on your thing because you've got videos, you've got shorts.
Yeah.
live.
Also,
You have
I've
to
got to
click
go
onto
into the
live.
actual content thing. Okay.
Yeah, you have to go into
When it
live.
goes on to it says your video is
And
short.
look at this. Can you man see that?
What's that?
What does that say? What's that?
This is what I've had since 100 subs. Yeah, it says try creating more shorts to reach 50 subscribers to go live, bro. You know, like this is. Remember, I told you I couldn't go live off YouTube off my phone. This is what I was talking about.
Have you got beer shorts though as well? Have you done beer shorts?
Yeah, he's got
I've
some.
got like fucking nearly 300 videos, bro. I got shorts every day, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I got
You
like
need to,
two.
you need to message them, man.
Yeah, no, bruv, I've tried.
That sounds like a bug.
Yeah, and I've tried. I've messaged them, you know. And then the thing is, they keep saying, "Oh, have you got a
Been
problem
blacklisted.
with your YouTube? Yeah, with your YouTube membership." And I'm like, I don't have any memberships, bro. So I'm
That's
gonna have to
weird.
work.
I've never seen that before, man.
Yeah, I've been doing up madness ever since I've been going live. I've been trying to tell you lot, man. Man said I'm backstage. I'm just getting to grips with all of this shit, man. But talk to me, guys, man. Arsenal. Forget all this boomers chat. Let's talk onto something.
I've been trying to like avoid Arsenal chat, to be fair.
Bro, don't I know it? Do you know what? I'm gonna have to build up a meds as well while I can. Why the fuck? First live on the lappy. You know, like,
Man's got his biscuit tin out.
Yeah, biscuit tin, bro. Quality
streets.
It's got all the quality in there. You know, like that. Let's keep
this.
guys.
You know what? Let's anyway on a real thing, yeah. For me, you know, I just got wound up yesterday. Only yesterday when I saw like these men doing their training in Dubai, innit? Smiling, energy.
Oh yeah, they're loving
the
life, man.
Newcastle game.
They're loving
Where
life.
was that energy?
Where was that energy, bro? You know, I've switched off from looking at any of the Twitter stuff because obviously we know Twitter's not a real place, and you know, but I did before they actually got to Dubai. It's like I saw a little clip of like Trossard like doing a hop, skip, and jump to the plane, like smiling and that, and that was enough. That was enough.
Yeah,
you know
man, they shouldn't be acting how they are with the way they've been performing. It's probably because we're second.
Yeah, do you know, and I've heard so many people saying it, and I don't know about you guys, and I know Abs, you're a fan of what is it called? The Forever podcast or whatever it is, North London.
I wouldn't say I'm a fan of it. I'll watch it, but I'm not.
No. But you said
I'll watch it.
I'm not saying you're a fan. Like I'm not trying to.
I'll watch it. I do like it.
Don't get me wrong. There's loads of podcasts I like, right? Yeah. Obviously, it's on AFTV. I don't really frequent there a lot, but sometimes I do, innit? And because I like to watch Turkish, innit? Yeah. Because I like to watch Turkish squirm. Like when he's around all of the top gooners, I like to watch him squirm, innit? I like to watch him get upset. So, but anyway, I was watching that. I don't know about you, man, but I feel like the goalposts are always moving. There's a guy on there called Jordan, right? and he said, right, if these man don't give man a performance in the cup, if these man don't do this, is that uncomfortable conversations. Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Now, he's a bit of a flip-flop, innit, Jordan, isn't it? I like him because his dad's Brian G. You know, the drum and bass.
Oh, swear.
That's his dad, man.
It's a small old world. It's a small old
rave to Brian G, man.
Big up Brian G. But what I'm saying is this, yeah. Like, why does the goalpost always move, guys? Like, because now he was saying we're gonna have, uncomfortable conversations, and now it's gone to kind of, well, I can't even remember exactly the thing that he said. It was more along the lines of, let's see how we kind of continue for the rest of the season. And see how the team performs.
Telling you, it's because we're second. If we were like, say, in Man United's position or Spurs or whatever, it'd be a completely different situation here. Everyone would be wanting him out. But because we're second, there's a gap, but it's a maintainable gap.
Right, and this brings me on just quickly, guys, before I big up Mally, my brother. This brings me on to the point I was saying, because remember that guy, what was his name, Nathan or Drifting Beam? I big him up. He was saying, why am I saying it's a massive game if it don't mean anything? And that's not what I was saying. The point I was making is a massive game because they were on our coattails. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a massive game because they're right behind us. That's why I was calling it a 6-pointer. So we needed to worry about the gap and trying to maintain that gap. Do you get me? So that's why it was a massive game, not because all of a sudden we've won the league, or do you know what I mean? Like all of that. I heard some fans saying, and I'm not, and I know their name. I'm not even going to say their name, but I heard some fans saying that 5-1 win against Man City was better than winning the trophy.
Oh, come on, man. That's what I mean. That's why I've been saying all this shit in every chat I've been in. But we won 5-1.
You know that 5-1 now, Ben? And
that's dead. I don't
feel like anything now, does it?
Man City weren't Man City. That was Salford, I'm telling you.
Bro, it feels like we was in the twilight zone. And as I kept saying, how can the fall off that we saw between Man City and Newcastle is basically like the fall off we've seen from last season to this season.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Trench, bro. Pacific Trench.
Yeah, they're looking for, what do they call them?
They're in the Mariana, mate. That's it.
What do they call them monsters? Kaiju, bro. It's like they're going down looking for that. That's how far they're sinking, bro. Like
looking for Leviathan.
Yeah, it's such a big fall off, but people can't see. And for me, it just seems like that. For me, annoys me when I talk about the goalpost moving, purely because it's the fan base that is allowing this to happen, and you can see it, like the desperation. Like first you was trying to talk with your chest, like, oh, if we don't do this, if we don't do that, it's going to be uncomfortable conversations. Now it's happened. It's like, oh well, maybe the Dubai trip will help. I think the
reason why they're saying that the Dubai trip might help is because by freak of whatever, it worked last season and we were firing. I mean, that's the only positive I can take away from the Dubai trip, that if it works again, then I don't see a problem with us catching up with Liverpool. In my opinion, it's easier for us to catch them than it is to continue where they are, because the pressure's on them every single game to not mess up.
Yeah.
And we know that we can attack people. Well, but we can't shoot. That's probably why the goalposts move a lot, because we ain't fucking accurate. Do you know what I mean? It's just trying to help them hit the target. But I'm just, the whole City thing is just sugarcoating it. It's just shit.
Yeah, but the reason why, I mean, because I was split on Dubai, because obviously you're seeing Liverpool. All right, only just last night it was knocked out of the FA Cup. Which was probably the most, furthest away in terms of them winning. That's why I felt treble on my video and not quadruple. Yeah, but they were still in it either way. And I think the reason why Slot, just totally rested all of those players is because he's actually in the Carabao Cup final. With the FA Cup, there's still how many rounds to go? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what that's doing. Madness. So there's still a couple of rounds to go. So that's why I think, like I said, I've always said Slop is slop. What is going on? Slop.
He's slop.
Competent. Yeah, Slop. Can you imagine? He's very competent. So he probably knows that, look, I'm in the Carabao final. We're top of the league with 13 games. They got 15 games to go, right? We're top of Champions League. Yeah. So he's competent. He's like, well, listen, I've got more chance of winning the treble than the quad. So he changed all of his players. They never got to go to Dubai, but all of those players was rested. Like Liverpool should have beat Plymouth. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, look at the
I was
players
just looking at Mali's comment then. Yeah, absolutely. That Liverpool team should have pumped.
They should have beat.
They should have still beaten
Mali,
them,
man. I wish you can come on, my bro.
But
Obviously,
that's why I love the FA Cup though.
Yeah,
Everyone says it's always a tin pot. It's not, man.
Bro, it's better than the Carabao. It's a historic
FA Cup, man.
Bro.
FA Cup. I love the FA Cup. I prefer it over the Carabao, but again, the cup's a cup.
Hey, absolutely, bro. And I've said it a million times. Everyone keeps calling me the mixed race league gunner. Yeah. And I'm sitting there saying, right, if we win a Carabao Cup, I'd be happy with that. Just bloody win me something. Just see what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't mind winning the Carabao Cup, but my problem is keeping him, because I know LG says, oh, you can keep him, but I don't think, yes, he's won something, but I just don't think that he's the right guy for us, man. Going forward.
No, I don't think he is either. And I think he's a good coach. He'd be a good coach.
See, but here's what. Sorry, Abs. Here's where I'm gonna question that a little bit, playing devil's advocate, right? If he was such a good coach, like, don't you think that he'd be able to get a little bit more out of this team at the moment? Like Martinelli can't lift his head up. None of them can shoot in the condom.
Look who he had with him. Dude. If he wanted to get a point across to a player when he was a coach, he'd have Pep shouting at these players, and then listen to Pep.
Yeah, but I'm saying now it's on him, though. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he can't do that now because they won't listen. He's not that kind of, because they're probably thinking you're a coach at best. Like, they won't say it. Like, you're not. They know he's not a manager. They must do.
Yeah, and another question for both of you, man. Do you feel like since he's become the main guy, that he's lost that about himself? Because everyone was giving him credit for being ruthless when he came in, right? But now that this is his team that he's built, I don't see
he's comfortable. He worked his ass off to get the manager's job. Now he's got it. He's just sitting back. He don't care. He's got that big money. They won't, if he's getting paid regardless if he stays or gets sacked.
And and this is why I said, just win me something, because I'm not silly, bro. I know that he ain't gonna go, even if he don't bloody win anything. If he finishes top 4, we know he's gonna be here next season. So
I think the only time he leaves is if we're in a Tottenham situation.
And look at Tottenham, bro. How have they not sacked Ange yet? But I don't know, Abs. What's your thoughts on?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah,
on the Arteta thing. Do you think
unload on the yids?
Do you think he's lost the dressing room a bit? Do you think he's lost some of his ruthlessness? Like, I don't know. Talk to me, bro.
Arteta's a weird one, isn't it? Because the players only really express themselves once they leave the club, innit? So it's difficult, isn't it, to gauge what the players are thinking or at this current situation. But as we all know, and I'm sure we're going to talk about it much more as we go on into the stream, there's the issue of Saliba being courted by Real Madrid right now.
See, I don't know what people. Yeah, what is your thoughts on that?
So yeah, that's what I was going to say. So in terms of if you're about that life as a manager, yeah, and you're respected, yeah, then what you would do is you would go all in this season, not next season, not start summer and start talking about war chest and all that. You would have gone in.
I hate that word, man.
I hate it.
It's never a war chest, is it? It's a shoebox.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I'm gonna let Abs
with bands.
Our war chest,
Piggy bank.
Our war chest is what Man City spent in January, bro. You know what I mean? Chelsea spent £1 billion last summer. Sorry,
and that was chump change. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah. So if our manager was that great, yeah, January he would have been about that life. He would have been like, bored, listen, bun summer. I want my striker now, yeah, because I want to challenge Liverpool, because there's no way I'm letting the next man, yeah, come in and take my team, yeah. And he hasn't, you know what I mean? You don't even know the ends, but he's coming in and he's like already just running things around the end, yeah. You can't allow that to happen. And he's just let it happen. He's let man just come in, you know, take his chain, you know what I'm saying? Take his
lunch money.
Slots living out here.
He's living,
and smiling. But
smiling.
for me, and I've always said this about Arteta, yeah, I never wanted this guy, yeah, but as he's here, I've just had to deal. We've just had to deal with him.
Yeah,
being I'm not going to disrespect everything he's done, because those last 2 finishes were great. But even with those last 2 finishes, yeah, he's still frustrating me, because he needs to get us over the line. Because
hope your mic didn't pick that up.
Respect. I wouldn't be sitting here now talking to you, man, about this manager right now, criticizing him, because he would have got space and time if he had brought us one of them Premier Leagues, bro. But because he hasn't got us over the line, because he is because he's getting 15 mil now, because there's man that are like looking over their shoulders and thinking, I ain't really staying here no more. Look at Real Madrid coming for Saliba, bro. What? So we've got to build again, and I'm hearing talk of Gahey coming in, and it's nonsense.
What,
bro.
Mark Gahey, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
70 million.
see, I've got no issue. I've got no issue with Saliba going to Real Madrid. If he wants to go to Madrid, fair play.
Yeah.
If your head's not in it, go. I don't care. I'd rather have a defense built around Gabriel than Saliba. Because out of the two, I think
it's the way though
Gabriel's
he
more
treated
mature.
It's the way that he treated him.
Another question before you continue though into the box, like, would you like I said, he's a human being. Would you even blame him?
No, absolutely. For his career, it's incredible. You have to do it. You can't just stay at Arsenal on a wish from some little fucking Lego head character going,
yeah.
You're going to win the league. I promise.
Win the league.
You'll be in FIFA's team of the year. People will want to pack you.
Who's that? I was like, who's that? I just heard some
squeaking, the old Spanish leprechaun.
But yeah, the old Bilbao Brendan Rodgers.
I mean, show me your teeth, guys. Show me your teeth.
If Saliba wants to go, I've got no issue with that. I don't mind, because we'll get good money for it. We'll get good money for him, definitely. And you can even
got 2 years.
You can even get a player on the back end of that. You could say, all right, then give us Camavinga or something.
I'll be sad to let him. I'll be sad to let him go, man. To be honest, man.
I'd be gutted. I'd be gutted. He left.
I won't be vexed with him, but I'll be sad for him to go.
No, and that's what. This is the reason why I'm talking. That's the reason why I've been brought up. You know, would he be in the wrong for doing that?
I'd be angry at Arteta, definitely.
Arsenal fans do this a lot. We done it for TT. We done it for Cesc. We done it for Van Persie. We done it for Adebayor. I mean, Adebayor he's probably like one of the worst ones though.
Yeah, that didn't work.
We done it for Ashley Cole. Yeah, you cannot.
It's the way we treat the players. Yeah,
you cannot blame these guys for wanting to win something in their short span.
Absolutely,
10 years, 15 years.
Well, it depends. You're only one bad tackle away from ending it.
Exactly. Some people don't even make it because they're so injury prone beforehand. I was one of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, they're so injury prone. So, and it was a great comment that someone said. I think it was through the Liverpool game. Or it might have been a Newcastle Birmingham game. They say, you know, this is a privilege that you've got here to get paid handsomely to kick a ball on the pitch.
I need to share the stream.
It's a privilege
to do things that you only dream of. Like you can only dream of doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the reason I'm saying that is because, you know, Arteta sold everyone. Yeah, the Cronkies, they've all sold everyone on this dream. Be excited. The process, right? And we're seeing now how easily that's a load of bollocks. Like process is done. We're seeing now slot, and that's why I even mentioned Liverpool with the treble. Not only are Liverpool scary like that, but how is that going to look on this whole process, this whole ethos that they've tried to build at Vibes SC? How is that going to look when someone just come in on their first season, and even if he does a double, even if he wins,
look at the team he inherited, man.
Yeah,
and look at the manager he is. One more thing.
Sorry, my bro, and I'm gonna let you go because I'm
that's cool, man.
One more thing, right? Because I want to cover these points, right? Lee Gunner was saying it as well. He's a massive advocate for this, right? If you're a competent coach like Slot is, you can come in and work with a good foundation because that's what Klopp left him. Yeah. Just like the Spanish Brendan Rodgers, if he ever leaves now, a competent coach can come in and work with this team. Don't tell me they can't.
I've been saying this for months. He's done the foundations, man.
Right.
He's rebuilt the foundations because they were rotted.
Right. No, they were. And I sorry, and I'll let you go now. I hear that. Look where he's brought us from. Look where he's brought us from. If you're a good coach with this money, with this team, with these foundations, anyone should be able to get us into the top 4, bro. We're Arsenal, bro.
Mhm.
So if you go on FIFA, it don't matter what team you start with Arsenal, their transfer funds, like you get into the top fucking 4, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we've had to wait 5 years. You know, all right, hold on, 1, 2. It was what, the 3rd season, 22-23, right?
Yeah. Till
We've
we
had to wait a
actually.
couple of seasons. So already he's had a longer lifespan than certain managers get, like at all.
That's it,
Eric
man.
Ten Hag got 2.5 years. Most managers get 2 years.
Yeah, that's madness.
Go
It's
on.
mad
Oh,
that
yeah.
coaches like that. Because I tell, like I was saying, he's done a great job from fixing what the club was.
Mm.
I'm not going to put that past him. I'm giving him his flowers. He's did a good job with that and getting the players that didn't want to be there out. Aubameyang's a touchy one, but I just think if he moves and you get someone in, I'm not going to throw around. I would love an Ancelotti. You put him in this team. We
Oh,
might
that's
not
what
win
everyone
something
said.
straight away, but it's there because you've got the pull from a manager like that. He's worked with everyone. He's got names and numbers in his phone that people dream of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, his system also doesn't kill players, bro.
No, exactly. Arteta can't do that. And I think that he's, again, I've got my scenario in this season is FA Cup's going to be Forest's, I reckon. Forest have got the FA Cup. I reckon that's it. I reckon Newcastle win the Carabao Cup.
Who's left in the FA?
And I think Liverpool win the league. Champions League, don't know. I know it ain't us.
It's definitely not us.
Not
That's
with,
what gets on my nerves, bro.
not with, yeah, exactly. There is one cup that we have never won that we have a chance. We had a chance of winning if we bought someone, but we didn't. And he scored last night.
Preach.
Fucking
Hey, all of them, Boniface,
Sesko.
all of them have been scoring, bro. Even Aubameyang's out here scoring like my
That's
age.
what I was
40 and that.
telling everyone.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Everyone's
Like,
saying, no, I don't want Sesko. Fuck you, dickhead.
bro, listen. Like I keep saying, I'm not gonna act like I want Sesko all of a sudden.
No.
However, if my whole point is if the club wants him, then go and fucking get him. Just like the Watkins thing.
That's
Just
it.
like the Watkins thing.
Just
I mean,
buy a striker.
Like, as I said, the goalposts seem to keep moving. What's annoying me about these fans is they keep saying, "Oh, we're still even the manager. We're still in 2 competitions." Let's be honest, we're barely in 1. We've never won the champs. I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Are we still in 2 competitions,
I'll be
bro?
back in a sec. I'll be back.
You see, the thing with this club is, it's just that they sell us dreams every season and they always come up short every season. It's always the same promises. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then, do you know what? Halfway stage, every man starts lacking. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when you think about, I don't rate Arteta as much as people rate him. Do you know that? Because who remembers what he did to Aubameyang, our best striker at the time? He put him out on the left wing.
Cook.
He had a man playing as a left wing back. Do you know what I'm saying?
Cook.
I just don't rate this manager like everyone said. And you know what? Pep gave you a chance in it, to just a false chance in it. You know what? Let's see what this man's got in it. And we just do the little sharks tin and we just catch them up in it when we're ready in it. Because the minute there was a challenge for you, Arteta, you just went into your shell and you gave up. And there's a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern with this manager, season upon season. The minute there's pressures from other teams, this guy doesn't know what to do. The minute there's pressure from one competition to another competition, this manager doesn't know how to manage his teams. And I'm seeing this season upon season upon season. Done it last season in the Villa game. All we had to do is win that game, bro. All we had to do was win that game. I'm seeing madness in that game. Zinny playing right back, yeah. them man crossing the ball and Leon Bailey scored. Bro, then we go into the Bayern Munich. Poor Bayern Munich team, by the way, yeah? This weren't no great Bayern Munich team. And the same, like, the mentality just wasn't there. Playing players into the ground, like Saka. Saka may be our best player, arguably our best player. But you know what? You've got to manage them players as well, and you've got to build your team around players like that. And I don't think his talent ID has been great either. We can talk about having sporting directors and all that bullshit, yeah. But you know what? Back in the day, yeah, managers didn't have sporting directors. They just identified the player. They had this person go out and do the thing with the agent, blah, blah, blah. And that was it. You bring the player in. You're telling me Arteta doesn't know who the good players are out there? You're telling me there's not a player out there that he would love in his team right now?
That is a great point, my bro. And just quickly before I let you carry on, like has he not come from Man City? So we didn't know you didn't know about Rodgers, you didn't know about Delap, you didn't know about any of these flipping players that are telling you up in the league. You know, he's went and got Zinny and Gabriel James. But anyway, continue, my bro.
This is what I'm saying. It's just like, why are we the only club in the Premier League right now? Is this a Joker movie or something that don't have a proper number 9?
Yeah, man.
2025 we're in, guys. 2025. And we don't have a proper striker.
No, we've got a
striker.
2, 4.5.
He's not a proper striker. Hazard's not a striker. Martinelli's not a striker. Saka's not a striker.
Apparently, they're all options, bro.
They're options, but I don't want no options. I want to have a proper number 9. If he gets bruck up and injured, then fair play.
Yeah,
fair play.
Yeah, exactly.
But to not have a number 9, yeah,
criminal, isn't it?
Criminal,
especially at Arsenal when we're known for them.
Known for strikers.
Newcastle got 2. Liverpool got Jota and whoever they got as well. What's his name?
Who's the second striker for Newcastle? Because they got that Ursula guy.
Callum Wilson.
Right, but they also got that Ursula guy. I don't know if it's Ursula.
Yeah, he was cooking the other day.
He looked all right as well, bro. I'm like, he was causing them problems. So obviously, I'm going to let you continue. But yeah, a couple of things that obviously, what do you think? Because for me, I think that the club, right, has put so much pressure on the donkey, bro. So I mean, so a lot of Arsenal fans stick up for him. If we didn't have Kai, where would we be in the league? He's our top scorer, all this other stuff, right? But I personally think this has been negligence from the club. You was talking about Saka before, you know. I'm talking about all the players. I'm now watching Timber like, please don't go down, bruv. Please don't Timber, you know, like that, please, because the way these guys are getting ran into the ground is wild to me. No, you know, 2 real bad transfer windows. Do you know what I mean? So. I mean, your thoughts on that, bro? Because, like I said, I don't rate Havertz, but obviously they do rate him. But you've given him no. So I'm trying to put my Top Gooner hat on now. So you've given him no support, no help, and you see how he acts under pressure, and you've slapped all that. You're the main guy now to the rest of the season. I mean, and before I let you come in, sorry, the links in the chat, Godfrey, any of the people that come in, if you want to jump on, then let me know. Innit? Everyone's welcome.
That's what I'm saying. Go to Godfrey's comment. That's exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I've been saying, because he learned from a system or from a manager that played no striker. He was playing false 9s at clubs he was managing before.
Yeah.
Bayern didn't have an out and out. It was Thomas Muller.
And
now they've got Kane in. Now the number 9 is now the out and out strikers making a resurgence because they made that freak Haaland.
Well,
and
even
now,
knew to go and get Haaland. Sorry,
that's it. Do you know what I mean? It's like he wants a jack of all, master of none. And I don't want to have to rely on options. I want, like you said, the only reason you rely on an option is if someone gets crocked or personal issues or whatever. Anything might happen. But yeah, we haven't got an out and out. Like, I can't. The only person I can put in front of a football and know they'll score 9 times out of 10 would be Saka. And that's it. And I'm not being funny. I bet Calafiori will probably be able to slam a few in.
And that's why I think bloody Saka's hamstrings hanging off the bone like pulled pork is because we're literally
Mate, he's looking like a carvery right now. Man's got like a brisket hanging off the back of.
You know, Saka, forget Toby, bro. Saka carvery, right? And the way that we play is all down the right. We literally, and the thing is, I heard Don Hassam saying this as well, guys, talking about Salah, that the way Liverpool play, they're always looking for their daddy. And that's exactly the same with Arsenal, bro. It's exactly
they are always looking for them.
Like we need to,
but we've got,
was saying for this transfer window, even if you keep going on about this number 9 that you can't find when there was 9s all over the place, 999, like a German movie, yeah, all over the place, right? Why not go and get the wingers? Why not go and get Marmoush? Why not go and get Kvaratskhelia? People are now dissing Marmoush, by the way, because I go into the Man City streams and I see the fans, innit?
They're dissing him already.
Equal as anything,
yeah,
bro.
man.
They're dissing Marmoush, bro. What has he done? Why did we buy him? I'm like, what? I would have chopped your arm off for Marmoush.
But again, I'm telling you, it's the Bundesliga tax thing. The only person who made it out was Haaland, and he bagged ever since he left the Bundesliga. Jadon Sancho was a baller at Dortmund.
And now look at him, bro. Because in that game I was seeing against Brighton, he was looking at it. Yeah.
I mean, you put the right player in the right environment. Perfect.
Abs, what do you think of Tell? I'll ask you in a sec, Ben. Don't worry.
Do you know what? He scored the other day, but I've not really seen nothing much of him. That was a good goal, good movement, in the right place at the right time. Probably need to see a bit more of him. He's a young striker, winger type player at the moment, so it's a bit hard to judge on him. And he's going to take time, isn't it? He's going to take time, but he's in a bad team at the moment, man. He's in the wrong place at the moment.
Because I was watching him, obviously in the FA Cup game. I know he got his goal, big him up.
Absolutely got free.
But you know, like even when I was watching Marmoush, I'm not gonna lie, you know that kind of like when I keep saying, "What have you done for me lately?" Or you know, out of sight, out of mind. You know, now that Saka's not here, like Saka's like he's like the next coming of Salah, right? But I'm pretty sure that if Saka was to come back, just say hypothetically in a couple of weeks, he'd probably still be playing the same way, maybe limp a little bit, still be predictable as ever. Like because he was, but he is like inevitable. He's kind of like Salah in that regard, right? So obviously I'm looking at this Tell guy and I'm seeing him not go past anyone, bro. And I'm like, oh my god. So if we did get him, you know what I mean? It's just going to be a rinse and repeat of what we're looking at already. You're running down to stop and to pass back or to cut back. You know what I mean? So
play it safe, innit? Play it safe.
I think he's a right footer. And again, he's playing on the left.
Yeah, so I hate inverted wingers. I don't like inverted wingers.
Another point I wanted to ask you boys and get your views on that, because Matty made a great point talking about stubborn football, talking about Pep, Amorim and Arteta, all of this inverting rubbish when it is almost killing the natural flow of the game. If you look at Man United against Leicester, you see Dorgu playing on the right. Like, what on earth? Do you know what I mean? Even the commentator was saying if he played on the left, he'd be able to whip the ball in. It would be a lot more natural. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on all of this inverting crap? Like, do you think it works? You know, do you think it's dying out? What's your thoughts?
Do you know what? I just think football's a simple game, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, I like to think it is, yeah. You'd think it was.
It's oversimplified these days now. It's just like, what I can remember is a lot of players at the front, especially wingers, will some point during the game, you know, will swap wings, but it wouldn't be like, oh, it's going to be a whole, you know what I mean, inverted. Do you know what I'm saying? Because teams defend, you know, they prepare to defend for inverters. So Saka is predictable because we all know what he's going to do. He's going to do that little janky to cut inside, on his left, bend it with his left, isn't it? You know, it's just how good are you to actually defend against him? And you've noticed with Ethan, he's very quick. He's very quick, isn't he? Yeah, I was going to say Ethan, he's very quick with it. And I don't think they've kind of caught up to him yet. Even though he's predictable, he's quick with it.
Also, just a quick point. He's not scared to, he goes on his right a lot, like in terms of when he wants to wing. Like
he is
Saka
very unpredictable at times.
will go to the byline and try and but Ethan is not scared to. I think he does that a lot more than Saka even.
Yeah,
you know?
he's what I like as a winger. He goes for people like a prime Sterling.
Yeah.
Like how Sterling used to just trip past people, and Hazard and Henry and Perez and them people. You know, attack.
Just another guy that fell off a cliff, bro. Sterling, when he came on against flipping Newcastle, bro. You know, like just face planting the floor, bro. Like so as Godfrey says, you know, Tell ain't gonna stay after the loan. That's
no, he won't. Tell's more comfortable on the wing.
Yeah, and what do you think long term? Like
from watching him in the Bundesliga, I think he's effective on the left, but again, he's one of them inverted right-footed left winger. Nah. If you've got a team where your quickest players are your wingers and wing backs, you need them being able to whip the balls in. Because if you've got a 6'4" goalpost that lives in Germany to aim at, he's going to be a late box crasher like he was in Leverkusen. They used to zip balls in, and he'd be there to meet like an in-swinger.
He doesn't meet enough headers, in my opinion.
No. I mean, he'd sit deep and hit on an outswing, or he'd be like the last man to hit it across goal again on the back post for a striker or a winger to come in. But I think he's forgotten how to do that because he's just been relied on to be up front. He can't play as a striker. He's an 8 at best.
Great points. Big up Luca. Make sure you make sure you're subscribing to Into the Box and Waffle TV show as well, my bros. Anyone in the chat, the link is in there if you want to jump on. It's an experimental thing today, as you can see. We're just on the mad boomer hype, but yeah, no, great points, man. Let's maybe talk about the reasons as to why our club has sat on its hands, bro. Because this, you know, a lot of these top gooners are swallowing up all of the excuses that are coming out from the club. You know, we're all going on a summer holiday again. I keep asking everyone, you know, what trophies can we win in summer? Why does everyone keep talking to me about flipping summer when our team is in dire need right now? I keep talking about the need to hope for. Yeah, I keep talking about the need to strengthen while in a good position. Do you know what I mean? And I'm amazed that Liverpool hasn't done it either. If you didn't trust Slot in the summer, why are you not going to trust him now when he's top of everything? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the final already. So, I mean, you know, what's your thoughts on why, you know, our club acted like there's a hole in our bucket? Do you know what I mean? Like, let me know, please.
Because you said it. Dubai, summer. That's why. Because
do you think
they're
Dubai
relying
was a long time ago?
Dubai was probably sorted when we got knocked out of the when we lost to Newcastle in the first round, like in the Carabao kind of thing. Yeah, it was done before then. I reckon it was done then. Hold on, I'll mute. Baby's popping.
Hey, daddy duties, man. It's all good, man. What do you reckon, Abs?
Again, this thing about we haven't got money and whatever, I still think a lot of this is on Arteta. I still think a lot of this, I think he's getting away with a lot. You know, I think, you know, Josh is one of them mans that will release the cash if Arteta says he needs something. And I just don't think that Arteta was really like on it, to be honest. Because if he was on it, we know Arteta's character already. Yeah, he's a very stubborn, sulky type of brother, isn't it? If you don't get his own way, you see how he carries on, innit? I just think like, and the language was coming out. Let's not flipping lie to ourselves. And my man was talking about internal solutions. What I'm saying, yeah. If we can find quality that's better than what we have already, that's just bullshit.
Yeah, that's criminal.
Man was coming with bare excuses. You have to tap into what these men are saying. And I remember, man got shook in it when he was asked the question, innit? So why haven't you got a striker or something like that? And then he, you know what I mean? He kind of like got a got a bit vexed, innit? Like, who are you talking to? Like,
yeah.
a striker. So a lot of this falls on our manager. Yeah, our manager at Arsenal has a lot of power that people don't think. Yeah, he chooses the players. Do you know what I mean? To start. Do you know what I'm saying? He manages the players. He wants certain players around him that, like, you have certain people in your stream. I'll just break it down. You have certain people in your stream that you want to work with, in it, that I wouldn't say are just easy and just agree with you all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you can work with certain people, in it. That shows a level of flexibility, in it. So you can go outside of, you've got into the box, but you can go outside of the box. And you can work with certain man like an LG.
Yeah, I like that.
Someone who's a bit not, do you know what I mean? Someone who's just, I even think a top gooner. I think you could even work with a top gooner on the show as well, because that shows the level of, do you know what? Maybe I don't agree with you, but I can still sit down and have a conversation with you. The difference with Arteta is he only wants people that are top gooners in his circle. He only wants players.
So you're gonna have to chat. Someone just knocked my door, so you're gonna have to take it.
He just wants players that are just gonna be yes, man. That, you know what, are not superstars. You know, that don't kick up a fuss all the time. It's a dictatorship, exactly, Godfrey. And when you see it from the outside, it's just a madness. And we have money. Arsenal have money. Yeah, we could have went out in January. And no, I don't have evidence and I don't have proof yet, but I pretty believe that this team has a lot of money based on the profits they make year upon year, match days and stuff like that. We could have went out there and shook up the release clause for Gyökeres. They could have said no, but we could have still like dropped it down and said, listen, here's the P for his release clause. What are you saying? We could have done the same with Osimhen. You know what I'm saying? We could have even gone for Jimenez. These are the three strikers that I've identified already that we could have went out.
All of them would have banged, I reckon.
My man Jimenez went for 20-something mil, yeah? But he doesn't want that type of player because he's already laid his beds, pause, with Kai Havertz. And that's the player who he wants, because he gives him that work hard, you know, he works hard. And sorry, but I blame the fans, you know. Tony's my brother, yeah. Sorry, Tony Claw's my brother, yeah. But
Tony,
when you was gassing up, man, Kai Havertz and saying he's not the problem and all that kind of stuff, and I was saying he's not that great. He's not that great. I'm not saying he's a bad footballer, but he's not Arsenal profile. We've had strikers throughout our whole tenure, eras. Ian Wright, Alan Smith. Talk about Bentner. Talk about Adebayor Bayor. Talk about Ian Wright. Talk about Henry. Talk about Bergkamp. All of these men, we always had some type of profile of a bagsman. Who would have known in 2025? Yeah, we've gone with a Chelsea reject who's not even a striker to be our bagsman. Oh, because he works in our system. Bun that. Just bring me a striker, yeah? Because most strikers will work in the system anyway. All you have to do is play the ball to them and they score a goal. What difficulty is in that? People just want to talk rubbish all the time. Oh, we went through in our system because you know what I'm saying? Because Kai Havertz goes up and down, he goes left and right, and he jumps and he goes. It's nonsense, bro. It's nonsense,
bro. I've heard it all before. That's what I'm saying. And this is why it's good that you've even said that, because I've heard it all before from it's the fans that are allowing this rubbish, in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, the club's rotten from top to bottom, in my opinion. Like, you know, why have our owners wanted to get a manager with no backbone anyway, and then you've allowed him to turn into mini Wenger in 5 years. Big up Godfrey. He's talking it's a dictatorship at Arsenal. No one can oppose this fraudulent match. That's what I'm trying to say. So as you said, getting rid of Aubameyang when it's come out, you know, years later that his mum was ill. Do you see what I'm saying? That like, the club should have backed him, bro. Our only gunman. So great point. And it's the fans that allow, and like I keep saying, the goalposts keep moving. First is if we don't win nothing this season, he's got to go. Then it's if we don't win nothing in the cup, then he's got to go. Now that we're out of all the cups, the goalposts are moving. Let's just hope for a good run after Dubai. Now, and obviously into the box, he said that Dubai worked last year, and it did to a degree because we started playing better, but we didn't win anything. So yeah, what other team do you know that goes on holiday midway through the season? And as you said, if they had, or even as Ben said, if they had it booked since we lost 2-0 to Newcastle, me and you done the show, and we said that, Man United's probably going to knock us out. That's probably how they were thinking as well. Do you know what I mean? Which is terrible because, and I'll use this as an example. When Maresca said Chelsea ain't in a title race, do you think it's a coincidence that their form has dropped?
That's a great point, isn't it? Because the fans start to disbelieve the players. What the manager saying?
Bro, yeah, and like I said, and we're going back to the Saliba Madrid thing. These players are only human. I was saying when I was on with BBK, big up BBK, subscribe to him. I was saying that these people are only human. If Gabriel's at the back and Saliba working their arse off to keep a clean sheet, then you've got the German giraffe just missing sitters at the top. Like, how long do you think that's going to keep them motivated for, bro? Just like Henry, Cesc, all of these players that said, "Where's the ambition of Arsenal? You want to play with better players. I want to win something." Saliba's come out and said, I think Gabriel the same. To be a world-class defender, we got to win something.
For real, bro. For real.
Does anyone look at Arsenal like that's the club to go to win nowadays?
Yeah.
So just before I bring you lot in again, let me get a couple of these comments. So Godfrey said, I'm pretty sure if we paid the release clause of Gyökeres and put down 200 bags a week for him, we could have got him. Money talks. Absolutely, bro. Everyone keeps talking about, this is what I don't like when Abs is talking about the language of the club. So even with Sesko, we never got no encouragement. Do you want teams to throw their players at us?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only reason that we're even in talks with kids.
Yeah, you could have a player.
You can imagine transfer deadline day one day is just going to be like a load of new movie premieres. Benjamin Sesko.
You know what I'm really annoyed about as well, yeah? That Galatasaray, my Turkish team, they've got Morata and they've got Osimhen.
Didn't Morata score?
I'll take one of them.
Penalty the other day, yeah.
I'll take either or.
Suspended, but that's my point. Every other team could have two strikers, but Arsenal, no. You want to wait for the summer.
Yeah.
And even in the summer, there's no guarantee that we're going to get anyone,
I don't understand what is the infatuation with the summer, guys. It is so annoying, bro. Like I said, you don't win anything in the summer. The money doesn't change. It doesn't add value in the summer.
No,
the only thing that's difficult about January is some teams might be fighting to win something or relegate. So we might pay a little bit more. But that's it. Money talks. You think Amarim was available? Yeah. You think he really wanted to go mid-season? So great point, man. Great point. Let's have a look at some of these comments. Gyökeres is on 37k a week at Sporting. My God,
he must be looking at Havertz. What the?
United will triple that, just to get him in. They will.
I don't think he goes to United.
Well, he might, because Arsenal might not even flip him and ever put in.
I don't think he goes to United. If he doesn't go to Arsenal, I don't think he's United.
The thing is why he would go to United.
Go on.
The only reason why he would go to United is because of the dough. If he can get 200k a week on top of what he's making now, of course he's going to go to United. He can spend.
I can see Gyökeres going to PSG
or Barca.
That's where I think he'd be. Even Spain, somewhere big in Italy.
And look at PSG, man.
It's his old manager, man. It's that old manager.
I don't think the Amarim pools can justify him. I don't think it can.
Even just that into the box, but the fact that they're doing so badly at the moment.
Exactly.
Looking at that, yeah.
Exactly. Where he's at Sporting, I don't know where they are in the league, but he's not going to leave where he's loved over there, man. And he's not going to go to a club that's got one of the most toxic fan bases when it comes to players. I don't think he'd want that. and you go somewhere like Barca, Madrid, they idolize you, man, because you're doing what they want to do. You're living their dream, but they're projecting.
I tell you what.
Tell you what. Sorry. Tell you what. Scenario. Man United win Europa League. Yeah. Don't they get back into the Champions League from that?
Yeah. Automatic qualification.
Instantly, they're in a conversation. We're on a rebuild. Let's chat to Gyökeres. Listen, we're going to pay you 250. 250.
Straight, bro.
Instantly, the conversation starts to change now.
League position don't matter.
Yeah. I can understand that.
Even the same for Tottenham. Hold on, Tottenham are still in the Europa, innit? That's their last little trophy. Imagine that. Bruv, my man can save their whole season, you know.
If they win that, fair fucking play to them.
You're asking the same question about that for Man United, but it's the same for Tottenham. If they win that, they're in the Champions League. Like, imagine that.
Yeah,
imagine that. But the reason why I'm saying, and it's a great point that Ben made about players being idolized, but if Victor Gyökeres comes to the carpet, that ain't gonna be a problem you're gonna have to worry about. Look at these Arteta sexuals now. Look at how they're gushing over Calafiori, bro. Yeah, he just smiles and these man start, oh, like, do you understand? Yeah, man. Arsenal's next top model. If Gyökeres if this guy comes to my club, I am going to be the biggest fucking pom-pom,
bro. Like, I'm with you, man.
Ever, bro. I swear to God, bro.
I love him.
He's like, that would be a love affair for me, bro.
He's sick, man. Because
for once in our life, we've actually got someone that's in their prime that the whole world would take. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that actually like shows some ambition. I would be if this club actually ever done that, bro. I think I would turn into a Gyökeres sexual, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. So that wouldn't be an issue for me. Him coming to the carpet and not being loved. I think, bro, the way they're gushing over the players we got now.
yeah, I've got no issue with that, but I don't think he'll get that at United, regardless of where they are, because as soon as he doesn't perform, bang. I mean, our number, whatever he is, misses sitters, but we still love it. They still love him. So no matter how poor you do at Arsenal, you're always guaranteed to have a song.
The thing is, Gyökeres now, well, you could say Gyökeres has built up like a little bit of a reputation now because of the amount of goals he scored. I know it's
that's what I mean. And somewhere like United would kill him.
Yeah, but also
say that. But I reckon that they would cream in their pants if the transfer thing came up.
Don't get me wrong. If he goes there, incredible. But as soon as he dips in form, they are going to be on his back. Oh, he only come because of Amorim. Oh, he's fucking shit. And then like what happened to Mudryk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The pressure that it all comes with.
He was big. I was excited to have someone like Mudryk on the left because I ain't seen anyone that quick and that technical on the ball for years, man. And then it was like, oh, Chelsea got him. Yeah, because they've got the money. They show the money and we get Trossard. I wasn't happy we got Trossard, but I wasn't upset because I know Trossard on his day, when he's pissed off, Trossard's pissed off, he plays so much better.
But not just that, like the point that I'm trying to make as well, like even when I was talking about Marmoush and that is, you know, like it's like the grass ain't always greener sort of thing. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm not saying that's the reason not to get. All players are a risk. Yeah, Gyökeres could come to the carpet and take ages to settle in, as you said. Yeah, the same for Sesko. I mean, we're seeing Marmoush. I mean, he's not being played through the middle. He's being played on the left, I believe. And he's had a couple of good things, but then a couple of things hasn't looked that great either. But does that discount everything that he? Do you know what I mean? And I think that's the law that us fans put on these. However, what I'm saying is this is why I always use the key phrase calculated risk. When you're talking of an Osimhen or a Gyökeres or a Marmoush,
your intention's there, man.
Your intention's there, but not only that, the expectation is there.
Exactly.
Look at that. See? Words.
You're right. Yeah, because these are the, you know, when you're talking, and it was a great point. Big up Aaron, Arsenal X-rated. He made a great point on a stream talking about the expectations and everything being a risk as well. Yeah, like at the end of the day, we put so much pressure and emphasis on it, but they're all a risk. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Exactly. Arteta's had 30 odd players, bro. How many has worked? You know?
Yeah, no one's guaranteed to work, but you get that 1 in a million every time, like Saka. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Boys,
Oh, sorry.
Martinelli, we bought him in. He can be good.
No, he can. He come from the Brazilian 4th division.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. This is the exact point that Aaron made. I actually went for me a minute there. He's saying back in the day, us three now could probably list off like 30 to 40 decent to world-class strikers.
Yeah,
maybe about
back
10,
then.
15
Yeah,
decent.
man.
Yeah. Whereas now,
We're spoiled.
like, who is the best strikers in the world? Obviously, you start from Haaland.
Yeah,
Then you've got people like Gyökeres. I don't know, some of the old school guys.
Lewandowski's still up
and
there.
he's like nearly 40, bro.
And Benzema's still back.
Benzema, yeah. But these are
Ronaldo.
guys that's about to retire. They're about to become regens, bro. You know, on FIFA, you know what I'm saying? Yeah?
Man's looking for the
That's how old that these
16-year-old
men
in the
are,
youth academies.
Yeah, so when you're talking about strikers nowadays,
Yeah, you can't, man.
how can you do? You can't. There's the pool ain't as big as it was, right?
No.
So when you do talk about Osherman, like Ab said, Gyökeres, like Into the Box said, these type of players, yeah. Even Sesko, I mean, that's how bad it is. People might put him in the top 10. I mean, I wouldn't put him in my top 5, maybe the top 10. I think Openda, the guy who is at Leipzig with him, has kind of been better, to be honest with you. But there isn't my point I'm making is there isn't a wide berth of world-class strikers. So when you're talking about the Gyökeres, how can Arsenal or Arteta say this guy's not proven? Do you know what I mean? But you're looking at Sesko.
That's just disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful for me.
Yeah,
You know?
man.
You know, so I just think, like, you know, when you're talking about world strikers, the top 5 strikers in the world, top 10 strikers, Osherman, Gyökeres, people like that, they're in that list. So then it's a calculated risk, right? That's the point I'm trying to make. But the club never seem to want to take that risk. Like, it's annoying for me, man.
It is.
Let me go for some of these comments before I bring you back in. If that world-breaking offer comes in for Saliba, bro, shouldn't hesitate and leave this crap.
You know, the funny thing is, sorry, just to he's not the only player that's going to be leaving them in summer though. There's a whole heap of players that contracts are up, want to leave. So it's not just Saliba, bro. It's almost like we're doing another rebuild, bro. That's
right. Just can I jump in quick? I've got to shoot because I've got to go pick my boy up because they're shutting the school or something.
Jesus, hope
I think you set fire to it. Right, anyway, blessed, and I will speak to you. Yeah, man. Yeah, all good, man. I will speak to you later on.
Into the box, people, man. Thank you.
Make sure you sub
to
the box.
This bloke. I'm there, aren't I? That's it.
All the boomers and that.
Oh, what the fuck's going on here?
You get me because long time supporter. So big up Into the Box, man. Each and every time, always welcome. Make sure you go subscribe to my bro. Yeah, big up, man. Hope everything's all right with the little one. But yeah, man, let me go into one more of these comments. Have a little.
What's your longest stream you've done? In
like 2 hours.
I'm sure you've done a 3 hour something once before.
Or two and a bit hours. I done one at night time and I thought I was actually being quiet, and then the missus woke up like you was fucking making that loads of noise last night. I was like, fuck it. So I'm gonna sort it out, guys, little by little. I started on my phone. I now got the Mac. I'm gonna get the camera. I'm gonna get the background. So it's gonna come in it little by little. But you know what I mean? This was the most important thing, man. Gyökeres most likely goes to Barca. I can see it. Maybe
Barca broke though, isn't it?
Yeah,
well,
even Daniel. I don't know why we never got him, bro, on loan. Maybe he didn't want to come. I'm not sure.
And Arteta is Spanish as well, yeah. And you can choose any player out of Spanish. He could have went for Fabian Ruiz. You know, he could have went for that Olmo guy.
Olmo, yep.
Man brings us Marino. Marino,
and not went for Zubimendi. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What kind of stupidness is that, bro?
And I feel like they realized that, and then that's why they tried to placate everyone with this Zubimendi in the summer. Like, bro, even if that was it, like I said, the only way I'd understand that, because you know what he was like already with this whole Basque region and all that other crap, right? The only way I'd even understand that is if he himself said, I will sign with you now, but I'm not coming till the end of the season. And then if they wanted to release that information, but it was actually cemented, then I'd say, all right, cool, but cool, but it's still not enough because we need stuff now. But I could say, all right, cool, but you've released that information and it ain't even been rubber stamped, my guy.
Yeah, my man's like, why is this man talking about I'm linked to them?
So I think they might have messed up that transfer a little bit in terms of, we're not guaranteed to get. He might even be thinking, why have you done that? I don't know what you're.
Liverpool all of a sudden, can you see that Liverpool win the league and next minute, who looks a more attractive proposition, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or they win the Champions League.
Yeah. Is Arsenal that team that players look to come and win things nowadays? I don't think it is. Do you know what I mean? Some people were dissing Declan Rice. Like, what was the point? It ain't even a big move. And all right, he's challenged a couple of, he's challenged, but we challenged last season, and then maybe this. I don't even. What can you even call this season, bro?
You know what, brother? It's only now I'm starting to question, and obviously I don't know about players' prices and stuff, but is Declan Rice really £100 million player when you think about it?
I mean, there were stages last season when they're like, we ain't paid enough. And even I was gassed up, like, we really played well. I mean, I'd say on the face of it, I'd say no. Last season I wouldn't have said that. But then I feel like I'm being a bit bad at the same time because, like I said, I feel like Mikel Arteta is a big reason a lot of these players are not performing. Like the whole club, because like I said, it's not just competition to see who's going to start. It's about minute management. It's about,
positions where he's playing them positions. Declan Rice has not been playing his position. So let me take that back as well now, because he's been asked to do stuff that he doesn't do.
It's kind of beyond him, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And this is what Arteta does. What did they say? Was it round square pegs round hole? I don't even know what it is. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's doing. You've got a midfielder in Skelly playing left back. Even Ben White centre back playing right back. Calafiori centre back playing left back. Like, so all of this kind of stuff that he's getting from Pep. Like, can you not see that it's not working anymore, bro? Even Pep, when teams play Man City now, because they're just as bad as we are to watch. They're figuring it out, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're figuring it out. So maybe this whole invert, playing out from the back stuff, because I feel like Ray is putting us in a lot of trouble nowadays. Like, he made a couple of world-class saves against Man City, but then he turned into Neto in the Newcastle game.
Suspect, brother, man. He's suspect, brother. And this is the thing with our players, because there's no one to pressure them. There's no pressure on Raya. There's no goalkeeper at the club that's he's going to get dropped for, so he can do whatever he wants. Saka in his position, he can do whatever he wants because Martinelli ain't testing him. Trossard ain't testing him.
Same as Kai.
Same as
because there's no one. They know they can have a stinker, and there's no one else to play.
Yeah. So all this Dubai rubbish, when we come back, I think we've got Leicester or something this week. We've got Leicester this week. And I'm expecting us to get the mix.
They better bloody win.
They need to get the mix.
Yeah.
Who's Liverpool got actually? I think Liverpool got an easy game as well. I think
we got Leicester and West Ham once we get back. And you know what? And like I said, I always try to look at it from. And as you said, it's listen. Even if you're a top goon and we don't agree, we can always have dialogue in it. Do you know what I mean? Because I always want to understand how grown men just kind of buy into other grown men like that, you know what I mean, like Arteta or certain players and things like that, just blindly following.
We've got an early kickoff at 12:30 on Saturday. Just an early game. Yeah. So
we've got Leicester and West Ham. Yeah, just quickly before I read this comment, right? I'm trying to put on my top gooner hat here, right? Because as much as I was vexed, like I'm here in London, it's chapping. I've always got my hood on, like it's cold, isn't it? Yeah. Like these men are getting Dubai. Now Liverpool in all 4 competitions and they just rested their players. They never got no Dubai, right? But I'm trying to put my top gooner hat on and try and think of it from the other side. And I want to pose this to you. The fact that Arteta, Edu, whoever was there in the board, sporting directors, board levels, cronkies, they've all let the players down in terms of not enough numbers. There's not enough staff to do the job. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I look at it like that, and then I think, all right, these men having a little break in Dubai, because there is really nobody else to put on. Do you understand? So as we were saying before, if one of them if Kai Havertz gets crocked now, then we are in a hail load of shit, my guy.
You've only got Trossard for false nine, but that leaves the left with who? Sterling, I think.
Yeah,
Sterling,
or Martinelli or Gary. Oh no, but Gary Elliott's out for a month, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? For me, I thought that was karma as well. Right after the window closed, no help. Because, like I said, whether you're Arteta in, whether you're Arteta out, we had a small squad anyway. Do you not think, with the injuries that we've had, all the things going against us, that the top runners want to say, does your team not need help? Do these players not need help? You know, that was my point. So, while I'm pissed off about the Dubai thing, when I look at it from the top gooner perspective, these players are getting ran into the ground. 3 games. So, yeah, a game every 3 days. The same 11 more or less getting played all the time because we don't have any other choice.
You know they're going to rush my man back, you know. You know they're going to rush Saka back, yeah, because of the small, because we have such a small squad right now.
Of course.
So he's running around and he's back in the squad.
Yeah. Why do you think they're showing him pictures with the coconut? First, I was thinking to myself, don't do that. Like, is it a colour thing? You know, I was like, don't do that. Like, why are they doing that? You know what I mean? But I don't even think it's anything like that. I think it's just for the top gooners, isn't it? Saka's. I've heard some people say, we haven't had Saka. You know, that's why we ain't been winning. Like, we've only lost him since the 21st of December, bro. Like, when did the season start? Back in August. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, and when you look at the team that's gone out of the Carabao, that's limped out of the FA Cup, it's only really been Saka missing out of the first 11, really. You know, but let me read this comment because I've been on it for ages. Look at PSG; they will continue to spend until they get it right and get over the line in the Champions League. At least the ambition is there. Yeah, we are never in the convo for big players, and it's not just PSG, my bro. That is the formula of all big teams. When you find yourself in a position of strength, you're winning. Yeah. Now the standards are for you to keep winning, and to keep winning, you've got to keep spending. You look at PSG, you look at Bayern Munich, you look at Chelsea, you look at Man City, you look at Real Madrid. Man City just done 200 million January, bro, in the most difficult transfer window. Rubbish. That's what a big club does. So, yeah, great point. I mean, that's the formula of a big club.
That's just for top 4, you know, bro. Imagine what summer's going to be like for them.
I mean, remember, last year, January, they were like, wait till the summer, we're all going on the summer holiday. Summer holiday came, we got squad players at best, we got an aging old goalkeeper that's cup-tied, and we got Meg de Sterling. Yeah, in our most important game of the season, Carabao Cup semi-final, one more game or one more team to face before the final, none of those players were featuring, bro. So they haven't improved anything. And we've just spent 80-odd million. On top of that, Abs, I'm pretty sure we actually made profit this summer. This is meant to be war chest summer.
These men are always making profit. They ain't losing nothing.
This is meant to be war chest summer. Our war chest is like, 150 million. Man City just spent more than that in January, bro. I'm not saying I want you to I'm not saying I want you to make the club broke, but just put it in perspective, right? Arteta spent 750, 800, whatever the figure is you want to go with. Chelsea spent $1 billion last year, bro. Just last year.
And the thing is, you're saying 150 million, yeah? A top striker is going to be 80 to 100 million.
Isaac might be 120.
Getting someone for chop change?
No. Gyökeres, you're talking 80, but you're talking about Sesko and 70, but then you're not going to pay 15 million more. That's what I'm trying to say. So the business acumen at this club, my bro, is in the bin, innit? Like, I don't really.
I'm not excited about. Do you know what? I'm going to flip flop here because I know like Ben was talking about Sesko and all them things there, but I would have taken him in January. But in summer now,
no,
I don't want him, man. I don't want him.
You don't move the needle enough, does it?
It doesn't move the needle for me, bro.
And I still think they're gonna be all like balls out trying to get him again in the summer. And he's already turned us down, twice.
Do you know what I'm saying? Man's turned us down, yeah, but we're still like obsessive with him. Imagine if he turns us down in the summer as well,
bro. Maybe he will, or maybe he'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna move now, try and just to try and get more wages. But he's already said he doesn't want to cut. That's why we never got him in the summer, because he didn't want to play.
Chelsea might go for him as well. Chelsea might go for him as well. I think he will see Chelsea.
Whoever we scout, Chelsea usually go and buy. that happens a lot of the time. At the end of the day, as much as I don't like them, they move like a big club, innit? I can't deny that. And Arsenal would just refuse to do it. We're still acting self-sustaining with billionaires at the helm, bro. Like, it makes no sense. If anything, we're just making them richer. How is the any of the
billionaires, isn't it?
Yeah, how are the owners sit? How are you able to sit with that, knowing that you're just making these guys richer while they're just giving you all this talk, not investing in the team? And like I said, I bet they're not waiting for it. They're not waiting for summer to get their money, bro. I said on Lee Gunner stream, if we got to wait till the summer to get players, they shouldn't even get paid till the summer. How about that? Yeah. How about that? Why have we always got to wait till the summer? What happens in the summer that's so special, bro? The kids are off school. That is it. That's it.
In the summer.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Summer. Like, what is so good about the summertime, bro? I don't know, bro. I can't tell you. Like, all this, I've heard fans say it. And when the fans say it, these are the same fans that are highly represented on X and Twitter. When the fans say, you know, oh, why are we going to buy now if it messes up our summer transfer? Like, what are you talking about? Did we spend big in the summer gone? No, we didn't. We made money. What team going for the league makes money, bro? That makes sense. You know what I mean? Big up Godfrey. The Zubimendi deal is not 100% sealed. Madrid are still there lurking. And is Madrid not a better proposition than Arsenal? Still in Spain?
So you look at Lion Tech just post, big up to Lion Tech. He just posted something in our group and he's saying AFTV reported that Saka aiming to return in early March. There you go.
The PR is PR. I can actually look in the group, bro. Whereas before I couldn't even do it. Yeah. Come on, bro. Little, you get me, slowly but surely. But yeah, look, the PR is already spinning. Look, how can the Zubimendi deal placate all of the fans for like a week or two, even though they said he ain't coming until the summer? Everyone was cool with that. Like, this is what I don't understand.
That's ridiculous, bro.
How the fall of Wenger getting top 4 and actually winning cups. Yeah, and Wenger's talent ID was better. I'm not saying it was always great. Squillaci, Mustafi. I'm not saying it was always great. I'm not saying that. But with Wenger, like, his attacks were never like, there was always like, even him with the defense, like when we lost Cole, we had Gibbs, we had Monreal that we went and bought, we had Andre Santos. We always had players in the positions. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether you thought they were good or not, there was always good enough to come in and do it.
Always good enough to cover. Yeah,
exactly. When you look at the strikers, Wiltor, Ali Adier, Franny Jeffers, we've always Shamak's probably better than Havertz right now.
Yeah.
I saw Shamak score some bullet headers. I ain't seen Havertz score them type of headers.
Shamak was all right, man. It was just the hairstyle was a little.
Yeah, the oily hair, and he did miss sitters as well, the same as Bentner, but they had something about them. Like, they weren't getting buoyed off. The amount of times I see Kai Havertz on the floor, bro, doing that breakdance, like, I'm expecting him to get a broom out next. You know, like, they're like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, why are you always on for a 6'5", 6'4" guy, like your Marga and Saf? You get me? Why are you always on the floor? Like, breakdancing, bro. Like, it's mad to me, bro. But yeah, like I said, we've always, even in midfield, like the Nilsson, Gilberto, like there was always just more than one. Like, you get me? Boué, Sanya, like Lauren. There was always just, do you get me?
There's someone there. There was always someone there.
And now
I don't know what's going on with this club, man. This club on a joke thing right now, man. But in terms of like everything now, though, yeah, we're down to bare bones. What do you think now to the end of the season now that we have to do now?
Well, and this is a great point. I think Northside even makes a big up Northside. For us, the season's done. Let's be honest, yeah. We've got pedigree in the league. And I always said, because I even said it in hindsight and the other shows that we're done. When I've grieved for the League Cup, like if they get me through, if they get to the final and win it, I'll shut up. All the rest of it, it's not impossible, but it's not likely, right? So after that, I'm looking at January now. So your only chance left now is to give this squad some help, try and get some quality in, an actual striker, and then try and see how far we can push Liverpool. Because I think they're still going to win it, But if you would have got us that help in January, the only thing we've got left, because we've never won the Champions League. Why people keep trying to say Champions League with no effort? We've never won it. You know what I mean? Like, and you see what happened last year. Pray for Bayern. Like, pray for us. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So the only thing we've got pedigree in is the league, and the club never went out and tried to boast and give us the best chance to catch Liverpool. So now I personally think there is nothing to play for. However, the players can't feel like that. They're still getting paid a lot of money, bro. So the only thing that we've got left now is to just really try and say Liverpool as possible and pray that something weird happens. That's all we've got.
Even when we pray that something weird happens, something weird happened. What happened to us in it? Because we haven't got Saka.
Great point.
We haven't got Martinelli. We're down to bare bones. Why can't we come? Can we not call back our loanies? Some of the loanies out there.
Well, I mean, that was the talk of the club in January, and I think even the top gooners weren't liking that one, bro. I think soon as that news came out, people were like, "What? You're talking about calling back Vieira?" Like people were getting a bit mad about that, innit? So, I mean, but even still, that would have been better than doing absolutely nothing, bro. You know, ESR. Imagine ESR coming on now in some of these. You know, imagine ESR getting a run of games when Odegaard was out. You know. I'd have more faith that ESR would try and do something that could be more effective in them games than someone like a Vieira or Moreno even. Why have we even brought this guy? ESR is going to be more effective than Moreno, right? You know?
Yeah, and also as well, I think Ben White might be coming back as well. So
I mean, I thought he was already going to be back. I thought he was already going to be back. I thought he might even have featured for the Newcastle game. I really did.
How does that help us though? If Ben White comes back, because two players fighting for the same position.
Right. But what it would do is keep Thomas Partey all the way out of that defense, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes. That's what it would do.
Yes.
That's what it would do. You know what I mean? So and you know, just bring them back, because you keep trying to say we got defenders for days, all these different combos. Just bring them back then. Tommy Yasu on a milk carton. You know, Ben White was met, but Arteta did say after the bye he's expecting Ben White to be back. So that's the only positive of that. Even if he isn't fully fit and he can wait in the wings for a couple of games, Partey can stay in the midfield.
That's a great point, isn't it? Keep him away, man.
All the way away from that defense, man.
I think it would be a lot better as well for it if we keep him away.
Bro, you've seen it. You've seen it. The moment Partey's back in the midfield, the team just plays better, bro. Even if we don't win, we just play better. You know, Partey at right back, there's no overlap. I've said it a million times. Do you know what I mean? But the PR's already starting, my bro. You know, going to Godfrey's comment here, there are reports, early round of 16 games. I don't want to see Saka until next season, bro. Once the injury, we should have went and got someone. That's it. I don't want to see.
Arteta's going to ruin this guy's career, and you know what? The fans will turn on this brother. Because Saka's like the mascot? What is it? Poster boy. And if Arteta ruins him, bro.
Well, look, he's 23, my guy. You know, you don't feel like he is because he's been here for so long, and now he's got a grade 3 hamstring. It's 50. It's Lamar 50-50. Like, he might not come back the same guy. People don't realize this.
Yeah, that is well.
Like, so there's an argument that Arteta's already ruined his career. The whole club. I'm not just gonna say Arteta, because say for instance you owned a chicken shop or West Indian food shop. You've hired someone to be your day-to-day manager. Then they start telling you Wagwan. Are you gonna have that as someone who owns the business?
Nope.
No. But the Cronkies will. The Cronkies are happy for it. They're just like, fuck it. We're in America. Just make sure we make money. Just make sure when we come back, our re-up money is there. They're the drug dealer. They're the plug. They just drop the food on Arteta and they want to come back for the money. That is it.
Don't care what goes on. I just make sure my money. I want my money.
And that's the problem that we've got. But like I said in that analogy there, I've just got a thing for a sec. Hold on. Yeah, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? For the people in the chat, bro. If you own a business, you're not gonna let your employees start telling you what's going on in it. Big up Godfrey again. I'm taking a 30-year-old Watkins all day over Sesko. Yeah, because he's about to turn 30 in it this year. And I would have paid 60 million for him as well. It might have been over the odds. Like when I first heard of it, I was like, maybe not, you know. But to be honest, it's like, well, you're not going to go for nobody else. He literally ticks all of the boxes. Premier proven, better than Havertz, scores goals, can shoot better than Havertz, would probably fit our system better than Havertz. Like everything was there. He's the age, he's of an age where you don't have to mollycoddle him. You know, you can expect him to hit the ground running. So I made a video straight away saying that weren't my first choice. However, I'll take him. I think he would help us do it. He would help us do something right now. Not to say that we're going to win the league, but it would give us a good chance to go on and do something. So Godfrey, I'm totally with you, my bro. I would take him over Sesko, bruv. Even in the summer. I don't want Watkins in the summer, but if you're talking to me about Sesko, I'd rather take Watkins in the summer, my bro. 100%. Yeah, meeting, no problem, man. Let me get back to some of these comments. We've been on nearly an hour and a half now. And like I said, bro, man's been doing up Boomer today. You get me? Got the fresh laptop so I can stop streaming off my phone. So I need to work out how to do all of this stuff and, you know, like that. So bear with me, people. But like I said, the link is in the chat somewhere. So if you can find it and you want to jump on for a little bit, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on, but let's see how we go. The top gooners always mention the summer, but we leave ourselves short, having not addressed the positions we need. Yeah, we left ourselves short last summer. That's why I say I know what you didn't do last summer. That's when we left ourselves short. Because, oh no, we didn't. We got squad players, but they're not, are they really? Are they any good? Are they any good? We're still having, in 2025, we're still having to bring on Jorginho, bro. When we need a goal. That is just wild. But our loanies are diabolical, but I guess there would be options. Still not good enough. Absolutely. Fabi Vieira's ripping up Porto at the moment, but is he going to be able to come here and do it in the Premier League? Because he looked rubbish when we was in the Premier League. You know what I mean? So I do not know. It would have been bodies. You know, I mean, that's another question I could ask you guys. I mean, what would you have rathered? Us bringing back some of the loanies like Fabi Vieira and that, or getting like Marcus Rashford? You know, this is the kind of, you know, bargain basement shit that we're dealing with at the moment. If you look at Villa, I think Villa done good business, bro, in January. For a club of their level, they're in the Champions League. They're not expected to win it, but they're trying to fight on two fronts. Even before they bought Rashford or sold Duran, they had Watkins and Duran. What did we have? Jesus and Kai Havertz. And none of them are strikers, bro. Let's be honest. They're not out-and-out strikers. None of them. Like I said, our talent ID, you know, the people making the decisions at the club is just awful at the moment. Big up Godfrey again. Hamstring injury, and for it to be torn off the bone is crazy. Absolutely crazy, my bro. Absolutely crazy. I don't know if there's any more comments. I think that was the last one. But there you go, bro. So he might not even come back the same way. You know, that little bit of burst off pace, that might be gone. If you think you're watching him limp around now, you know, how is it going to be when he comes back? Like, this club might have actually ruined his career. Not just Arsenal, but England are guilty as well. Because every time we go to England, him and Declan Rice, full 90 minutes all the time. Running them into the ground, bro. Absolutely wild, man. Big up Godfrey again. Asensio looked good. You can tell he played for Madrid. That's what I'm trying to say. But he's too old. He's too washed. All this kind of stuff. You got Lewandowski bagging bare goals for Barca. Like, you know, everyone cussing Morata, sorry. But he's scoring goals, innit? Vlahovic. Not someone that I wanted, but scoring goals. Better than Kai Havertz, who's not a number 9. West Ham got, what, Ferguson on loan, was it? You're telling me he couldn't have done better in a team like ours that makes all the chances that we make? Like, standard strikers can actually do well in it because we make a lot of chances. But Arsenal fan base too snobby, you know, the club too snobby. Why didn't we get Tony last summer? Osherman banging it up for Napoli, banging it up in Turkey. Like, it makes no sense, guys. It literally makes no sense. You know? But as Ab said, that's a good question for the few people in the chat. You know, what is there for us to play for? Is there anything left? Is there anything left, people? Is there anything left to play for? Personally, I don't think there is. I think we've messed that up. Not doing no business in January. You've not given us the best chance. Martinelli's already out for a month. Kai Havertz is looking tired. Yeah. Trossard ain't signed his extension. Doesn't look like he wants to play for the manager no more. Gabriel's actually been all right. Saliba looks like his head's been turned by Madrid, and I don't blame him. I was saying the same for Ethan Nwaneri. Why do you think Chido left and some of the other youth? Because that's another story that's been coming out about Arsenal. There's no route from the youth team to the first team. But now all of a sudden, that philosophy seems to have gone all the way backwards, bro. Because when you look on our bench, you've got nothing but defenders and youth. But even still, in the January that we never bought anyone, remember Maldini, that youngster that was on our bench? He's been loaned out. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, we got that young striker. I can't remember his name. But even if we had Chido at this point, you know, and we've got all of these injuries, you could have brought on some of these youngsters. But where are they? I wouldn't say Eddie Nketiah because he's been shit. He's been shit at Arsenal, shit at Palace, just shit, innit? So he's the only one that I'm like, good riddance. I wouldn't take him back. But you're telling me Reece Nelson couldn't do a better job than Meg the Sterling right now? Big up Godfrey, Trossard, Havertz, Nwaneri till the end of the season. Hopefully there'll be no more injuries. My God, yeah. And then even when Meg the Sterling went on the left, that's where he was fucking up for Man City, right? When he went onto the left side. When he played on the left for Arsenal, look at that, bro. Rubbish. You're going to see the best of me. We ain't, bro. We ain't. It's already gone, bro. That's cool. Send him back to Chelsea, bro. And they can't even do that because we've got no other options. Imagine that. Fucking wild, man. It's really annoying. Godfrey again, even Iwobi is a better option than Meg. Absolutely, bro. Look at what Iwobi's doing, bro. For Fulham. And it was by choice that the club has got rid of all of these players, you know, and not made adequate replacements. Injury-prone players, both Moreno and Calafiori. You've got a cup-tied goalkeeper, and then you've got Meg the Sterling. Like that's who you've given us to try and win in 4 different competitions, you know, on 4 fronts. That's what you've given us. And then not even saying, oh shit, we kind of that was my bad, you know. We sat on our hands in the summer. That was my bad. My bad. Let me make that up in January. And then it's even worse. And the top gooners are still like sucking it all up. I ain't even gonna say fucking pause. Why are they sucking it all up like that? Oh, we're going to wait till the summer. What, when everything's done? That's like going to the fun fair and say, oh, I'm going to buy my ticket for when the fun fair closes, bro. You've come back. The whole thing's locked up. There's padlocks on the gates. There's no lights. That's when you're looking to go to the fun fair. Make it make sense, innit? And these men are swallowing it up. What war chest have we spent, bro? Because to me, it seems like spending that money on Declan Rice has set us back a couple of windows. We're still making the payments. Dreadful. Big up my bro, Abs. I'm not sure if he's going to be coming back. I've got a couple of things to do as well. So we're probably going to end it there. Big up everyone who's passed through. I might probably just do another stream later on, like a late night stream. Maybe when everyone's in bed, I'll try not to be as loud. You get me? Or I might go up in the bedroom and do like a mid-evening stream. There's going to be more streams coming anyway. If for any reason it don't, then we will be back tomorrow, 100%. And like I said, you guys are more than welcome to come and jump in with me. You know, anyone that comes and supports my team, come on, have your say. You know, any top gooners, all the top gooners that want to argue with me all the time, come on, show your face, have your say. Ain't no problem with me. You know, you're all welcome, especially the main mods and the people that's here, Godfrey, the people that are here regular. Everybody is welcome. Yeah, big up Godfrey each and every time, my bro. Love for being here. Slap the like on the way in and way out. Like I said, Playback Gang, you would have seen, well, I don't know if you would have seen it. It was boomers to the world at the start of the stream. Do you know what I mean? We're still trying to work out the StreamYard thing, but yeah, big up everyone. Back again soon. Maybe even later on today, like I said, if not tomorrow. Peace.